Hello and welcome to the Capture King Gaming channel. I'm Micah and I'm here with a playthrough for the episodic game Batman the Telltale series. Because of the length of each episode and the intensity of my comic book fandom, I've chosen to make this the first time I do a live commentary. So without further ado, let's become the Bat. I love this opening that does different art styles of Batman throughout the years. The character's been around for decades and many artists have had different interpretations of the character, so it's nice to show that in the opening logo. Episode 1, Realm of Shadows. Bruce Wayne navigates the treacherous waters of Gotham politics as a series of shocking allegations surface, while Batman confronts Gotham's most notorious crime boss. Ooh. I know people would like to be different. Purple, yellow. I like to keep it classic, but at the same time, yeah, let's keep it classic. Every Telltale game says that, and I don't think any of them really capitalize on choices mattering. The stories are good, and the scripts are well written, but choice doesn't change all that much.
What are you...
Amateur mistake.
On it. You think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
I wonder who they're talking about.
Christ.
Move in.
That happens in movies and shows and games. Whenever a elevator is cut, it shows it still going like past the floors. I don't know if it reads like that. I wonder.
Wait for backup. Don't need it. Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Oh, the Batman.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
So when it comes to dialogue options, I generally go by the WWMD approach. What would Micah do? So I put myself in the shoes of the character, and that's how I play it. Not as trying to be a jerk or trying to be nice, just what would I do in this situation as that character.
What was that?
Back to back, circle up!
At least they're somewhat intelligent. I mean, it's obviously not going to work with Batman, but they have some kind of strategy.
What is this?
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
That's the Batman Ultimo Punch, what they call it in the streets.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Yeah, so they didn't say anything. I guess the dialogue was written in there, but they never actually recorded voice lines.
Well, if you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
It's a pretty good fight using their gadgets and hand-to-hand combat at the same time.
Holy hell! You getting this? Move us in, closer!
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
Accuracy. It's the skill.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it!
That dude needs to be suspended. He's a fucking idiot.
No,
Like, even if it
wait.
wasn't for like you shouldn't shoot in this situation, whatever. Your commissioner just told you not to shoot. Oh wait, she might die. Oh god. Except her shoulder blade now popped out and her arm ripped off, and she fell and died. But whatever, it was a cool scene.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
So that was a pretty good intro, showing you the Batman and Bruce Wayne side. A lot of mirrors to The Dark Knight Rises, obviously, with the speech Alfred was giving him. And also Catwoman's involved, so a lot going on there.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half.
That's called a humble
Too long,
brag.
this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again,
The hi
everyone,
Bruce
for your
didn't feel like something
unwavering support.
Bruce Wayne would say. It's too wisecracking.
Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire smile and don't punch anyone.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
I couldn't help but be a little bit knowing
It's
with
not
that
half
choice.
bad. I'm gonna use
Wink,
that.
wink.
Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Pause.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you.
I believe in Harvey
After
Dent.
all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
This man is
Well, I have
rocking
to
an
say I sided
ascot.
with
I don't
your
even
wife
like
on
him,
this, Mr.
but I'm
Zellerbach.
gonna be diplomatic
Even a
because
spark
I'm
of
being
hope can
Bruce
light the
Wayne.
darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway.
Even when you don't have the
It was
flashback,
terrible.
people have to tell you
Truly
in
terrible.
gruesome detail. I mean, it's not gruesome
Tragedy
detail,
like
but
that at
who
such
who
a
says
young
that
age,
at a
must have been
campaign
crippling.
fund party?
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
You'll have it.
Thank you. Thank you both. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private
Ooh,
fundraiser,
gosh.
Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr.
Oh,
Wayne.
come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
But if you know anything about comics or remember the Dark Knight trilogy, yeah, he's a crime boss.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it.
Oh, you're a funny guy.
Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable.
He's not even
in
clever
the
at being a
parlor.
dick. Oh my
Follow me,
god, I hate this
gentlemen.
character so quickly.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had...
I have no idea what goes on
You'll
with
be
the audio
fine
cutouts.
out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Harvey is just treated like a child.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right.
He poured himself
You
a drink
understand?
in my home.
And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
I understand more than you know.
Good. You look smart. You dress smart. Glad it adds up to something real.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So,
I like how he knew he
let's
wanted
talk relationship.
the pool cue.
Chalk this for me.
Yeah, it's
Be a
not
pal.
happening.
I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine, this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected.
I honestly have no idea what's wrong with the audio.
That's why I
started
came
this
here
game
tonight
multiple
to
times,
your
and
lovely home.
I think the game
Hoping
is just
to make a new friend.
bad. Like the coding, I don't know.
One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The
Oh
owner's a
man,
prick.
that joke! I'm so happy you
He's gonna
continued
get
it.
what's coming to him.
It really paid off in the end. So all that was really just an opening, like letting you know kind of more about this version of the Batman universe and this interpretation of the character. Well, characters, really. One thing I'll never understand about the Telltale games is why their load times are so long when the game isn't that complicated. I mean, you're mostly on rails. There's not that much action, and the visuals aren't anything truly impressive, so I don't know what kind of game engine they were working with or why not they didn't optimize it, but it's weird.
It's me.
Ah, the Batcave. His true home.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall.
So I assume you know because it's Batman, but in case you don't, those are the tickets from the show
Not all
he and his parents saw the
See what
night
she
they
was
were killed.
really after.
So obviously he keeps them as a memento for why he does this. Do a little bit of exploring inside the cave of the Bat. If I can, there we go.
You're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying
The newest edition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Still no word on what started the fire.
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
And seek immediate treatment if you happen to.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that. Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
The Batarang,
if I can
one of the most
refine the
iconic
image. Could be sharper.
gadgets in comic book, or really pop culture. Before I go to the data drive, let's see what else I can look at. I can look at the TV.
Gotham police are investigating
I'm gonna do it for that long, though.
cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick.
There are also these feeds that show info about the characters. I'll do it. I'm not gonna leave it on for that long, but if you want to pause the video and read up on what it says about the characters, give me a few seconds. Like Thomas and Martha Wayne, Alfred Pennyworth, Harvey Dent, Hamilton Hill, Cat Burglar, not even a real name yet. Well, you know, not even the true alias. Oswald Cobblepot, aka Penguin. This version of Penguin, already just from the looks, you can tell is much different. He's a handsome guy. He's not some grotesque half man, half bird. I mean, not that Penguin is a hybrid in the normal comics, but even then, he always is miniature in stature. James Gordon, Vicky Vale, we just met. Carmine Falcone, who unfortunately we also just met. Gotham City, where they live. Arkham Asylum, mentioned earlier.
And if you can believe it,
Wayne Enterprises.
you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham
It sounds like a little bit of news.
And when he was presented presented with
Once again,
legislation
if you want to pause it, I'm going to scroll fast, but if you want to pause, you can read it for yourself.
he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero.
I mean, he already looked at the tickets, but let's actually look at it.
Convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help.
Holographic lenses? Voice modulation? Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
Yeah, especially stupid cops who disobey direct orders. Another problem with Telltale games, you can't change the camera angle too much. You're more just showing the cursor, but seeing as it's a 3D space, you should be able to control the camera as well. In every iteration of Batman, we also always get a different take on the Batmobile, even if it's slight. This one reminds me the most of the animated The Batman from the 2000s. A little bit of a tank, but still sleek, like a race car kind of. And nothing over here. Okay, so now we can proceed with the story.
Nearly fell off a building for this?
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick.
Let's find out what was so important.
While pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree. It isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle. This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised
Alfred's just
men like
amazing.
Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. Yeah, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
But I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all.
It's happened a few
our
times in the
gift
comics,
and our
especially the
curse.
earlier ones.
One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
So in a lot of modern retellings of Batman or different universes, side stories, Bruce Wayne and Oswald Cobblepot have a relationship, or at least their families do. In this one, obviously, they were friends when they were younger, but in some, their families are connected, especially in, if I'm remembering correctly, Batman Earth 1. So, I'm going to say I like this game a few times. I do. I like this interpretation of Gotham. I like this interpretation of Oswald Cobblepot. It's different.
Where are you, Oz?
All right. I was trying to look at that newspaper, but okay, I guess I'm gonna go in here now. Can I turn back? I wanna look at I wanna look at the newspaper, man. That's not good for my reputation. So then we have Oswald's family namesake for the park, and like it seems his family had a decline, so this park is in, I mean, I don't even know if it's disrepair, but it's, yeah. Can I give, oh, I want to give him change. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see what else there is to look at.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Alright, since we have some time to kill, let's look at some stuff and people.
Hey.
Beat it.
That was rude. I was just trying to be friends, man.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
Okay, it says look at graffiti. I don't see any graffiti on those two walls I just looked at. Yeah, I don't know if I'm losing my sight or I can't see it properly, but I didn't see any graffiti. Alright, let's look at the statue of one of Cobblepot's ancestors.
Watch wallet cash.
Oh, the ugly dude is back.
Goes through you.
He's like crazy ugly. Like, surprising.
You heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one. Coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Like, why is he so ugly? It's upsetting.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken.
Who says twerp?
My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
What we just learned about Oswald's history since last time who saw him, I'm not surprised he can fight that well. Whew.
This used to be a nice place. No,
disarm.
you don't belong.
I mean, at this point, you really can't get any uglier, so it doesn't really matter.
Park. Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here. Glad they never saw it like this.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
I don't believe Mr. Cobblepot knows what he's just done. So we got a different version of Cobblepot, more in his physical stature and a little bit of his history, but he's still a criminal, even if he paints himself as a revolutionary this time around. But interesting to see his dynamic with Bruce Wayne.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid, escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, My parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid
He's speaking
the
of
ultimate cost of
Zorro.
defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we create a new face for Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
Harvey is the one who invited him.
It's true.
Personally, I would never welcome that man into my home. Anyone else have a question?
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob.
Oh,
Care to
scheisse.
comment?
I don't comment on rumors.
Exactly,
Why don't we
that's how
just
you
stick
always
to
do it.
real journalism here.
No comment until you see
Mr.
the
Wayne,
evidence.
is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your
Mr.
family been
Wayne.
dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Okay, so not sure if it's true or not yet, but just the implication that his family had ties to the mob is a big shakeup for the Batman mythos. Obviously, I'm not well versed in every iteration of Batman that's ever existed, but especially in main continuity, that just doesn't gel with what we know.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant.
I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Are
As long as
mayors,
he's mayor,
can
he
they sign
calls
off
the
on
shots.
warrants? I didn't know it. I thought judges had to do that. I didn't know mayors could
Consider
do that.
yourself served.
But it's
I
a
don't know how your
comic
neck ended up on
universe or
Mayor
whatever.
Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Like as if you were a costume vigilante. What a jerk.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but
Why was she just allowed in?
This is the second time you've shown
It's a
up on
private residence.
well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Enjoyed. Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
There's no good
By
option there,
tonight,
so sometimes they
this
just say
scandal
nothing.
will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Turn it off, Miss Vale.
Oh, but Bruce...
Until I know what's really going on, I am not speaking to the press again.
Exactly. Sometimes they paraphrase or say something a little bit different from what you expect and you make a choice, but that was pretty spot on with how I felt.
Come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Ooh, Alfred got the war face on right now. He didn't tell me, but he was like, find him and kill him. But he had to fight it a little bit. He's like, alright, just find him. And kill him later. That's how he spoke to me with his eyes.
warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this.
That's my question. Like, I honestly don't know.
enemies.
Didn't know a mayor could do a search warrant, but
I just don't get it.
I also
Why
don't know that
would
much
Hill
about the law.
stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
Look who it is.
Glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Yeah, I love this
Selena's new
Kyle.
to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
Meet anyone interesting?
Not really. They haven't all been as welcoming as Harv. I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Nice to meet the real you.
I like that she just goes for it. Like, you know, come on.
Likewise.
Let's not act like we don't know who each other are.
This explains a lot, actually.
Is whatever
How
is
you can
are.
afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, that depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
Saying I'm the good guy just
And here I
doesn't
was
sound
thinking we were starting to get somewhere.
Bruce Wayne or Batman.
How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
I don't owe you anything. As far as I'm concerned, you're on your own.
Huh. I was hoping we could work together.
Sorry. I'm a solo act.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No. Give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
You have to love this version of Catwoman. It's consistent with the character, and she's, I mean, to say a word, cheeky. She's, you know, a bit cheeky. Like, hey, poke poke, I know who you are, you know who I am, so I can say these things. I like when characters do that.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
My gosh.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Batman style.
Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury. Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
So this part of the game sort of reminds me of that matching game with cards that are face down, and you have to remember where they're matched. You look at different pieces of evidence, and then you see what evidence matches with the other one to tell the story. And if it matches, it turns golden, and those are checked off.
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this? Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh. No.
That bad?
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skylight Club.
So because his face has been slashed, I know this guy has human tissue on his hands. Hopefully that links up.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Have to look for more. Here we go.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall. It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day. Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what? The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
So I think I'm gonna link this to the cop. Let's see. I might be wrong.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now. There's no more links. Oh wait, okay. Link right here. Okay, what other link am I supposed to... What, back here? No. This guy? Okay, I'm super confused right now. Am I supposed to link it to this? Okay, y'all can see that there is nowhere else. Alright, I'm gonna cancel that link. I'm gonna look around, right? Okay, mercenary, cool, you're dead. Okay, cop guy, cool, you're dead. That's the blast. Nothing here. Okay, I might make a cut because I honestly don't know what just happened right now. Wow, it's right here. Jesus Christ.
Something was here.
How many times I walked over this area and I didn't see that reticle pop up? Oh, link that to the thing that's 2 feet away. That's surprising.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on 2 impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
I usually go left to right, so let's see what's over here. I don't know where he just pulled that from. That's a pretty big gadget. It definitely doesn't fit in his belt. Maybe it's
phosphorus
spike. His back.
Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Oh yay! First try.
Killing time.
Killing time before he was killing
This
people.
Is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you jack.
He wants it the odd way.
You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan.
He's not wrong.
Or I start swinging. Tell me.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. Oh, please, no. Oh, God, no!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal! I was just here for a pickup! I swear! You're bad! You're supposed to be a good guy!
I'm not gonna break his arm.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya.
Renee Montoya.
Hey! Freeze! Don't move!
Stand down, Montoya.
No. Thank God. He was about to kill me.
You want to tell me what the hell this is all about?
I told you he was about to kill me. What are you waiting for? Arrest him.
Falcone was behind this.
I love the mercenaries commentary.
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
Oh my gosh, that
far,
exit.
Bruce.
You already have one. That's very manly. I didn't break his arm because I didn't want to hear Alfred say something about, yeah, you're taking it too far. So I guess regardless of your approach at the end, he still says it. I mean, I didn't hurt the guy. I mean, yeah, a little bit of pain from applying pressure, but I didn't actually break or sprain his arm. I didn't hit him with the pipe. So it could have gotten much worse for him.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
I really didn't, though. That's the crazy part. So, okay. Once again, the choices don't really matter sometimes.
And neither did I.
I've heard this before, Alfred.
Well, my words pass straight through you. There used to be a difference between Batman and the criminals he locked up in Arkham. That difference is shrinking. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My
Ooh,
thoughts
that's a comeback
exactly
right there.
Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again, so long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
What kind of monster would tear up the
Neither
tickets?
will I. Well, back into the fray again.
So we got some updates on the codex, so we'll go there first. Some more Harvey Dent, so let's just put it there. Oh yeah, I forgot the updates are actually on top, so it's easier. That's that. Ooh, now she's Catwoman. Not just cat burglar anymore. The man, the legend, the really annoying guy who's not funny at all. A little more in the Gotham feed. Yeah, we saw that one already, right? Yeah, just to make sure. All right. And let's go with the Bat computer.
Looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
The cops are on the front lines of this war.
I give it to Gordon because I'm worried that if I give it to Vale, she'll be put in the crosshairs.
Wise decisions.
At least Gordon's a cop, so he knows what he signed up
Falcone
for.
on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
The Batman. Very confident in his skills, but understandably so. That's why he can get away with lines like, I haven't yet. It's like, you know what? You're right, you haven't. I like to see how you do against Carmine Falcone.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all.
I feel like a regular bullet would also put him down,
I don't
but
know where
okay.
you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the Force will too.
I heard you were the last honest man on the Force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both. I'm tired of staring at his mugshot. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Gotta love this Batmobile. Like, where do those plates go? I don't know. Where do those plates come from? I don't care. Okay, it's amazing. I sort of wish, even if it was an on-rail section, that you could drive the Batmobile, if only for a few seconds, just like dodge some debris or make a few jumps. The gameplay is not that sophisticated anyway, so it can be very easy to have a mechanic where you can drive down a straight path. Is that building missing? Did that building not fully load and was missing its middle section? Or am I just seeing things?
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
This is true
Good
Batman
point,
gadgetry mode.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Ain't gonna work this time, doll face, as they say. Doll face.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
You alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Whoa, buddy. I want to see how that progresses. Let's go back.
Make your round?
Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Nothing here.
I don't know, that art is kind of suspicious looking.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
I'm not exactly sure what that means. Like, is he gonna kill him, or I don't know what's happening there.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Ooh. What are my options? Oh, this. You know what? That art. Like I said, the art is suspicious, man. I want to use it for bad things. Doesn't sound right. Oh, that's gonna be painful. Yeah. Hurl it at the man's head. God. Batman does kill. Anybody says he's killed. Coffee table. Ooh, folding screen. You don't always see a folding screen. Gotta take advantage of that. Oh, I was hoping he was going to wrap him in it and just like punch him through it, but that's cool too. Alright, where's the other guy? Oh, my friend. You, my friend? Let's see. Stairs. Marble pillar. You don't have to sacrifice class for practicality, really. Imported marble. It should say that. It definitely is imported.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
There's a what? Ooh, upper balconies. Low. Ooh, that's scarier. I think maybe. Yeah, let's do that. That's too bad.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Oh, buddy. Good gosh, that man died. You broke marble? Like, he's dead. the mat. He's definitely worth it. He killed him. He killed that man. Do you hear how heavy that is? I wish you could have tripped that guy. Oh gosh. He got his own guys.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! The hell? about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
I'm surprised that door wasn't armored. Is that concrete he's shooting through? Like
You think that's gonna work?
It did work. Yeah, it did the thing that it was supposed to do. So yes, it worked.
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Can I put it somewhere else?
You know who my lawyers are.
Okay.
I'm always...
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
That is a ridiculous thing to have in an office, but also I respect that. My gosh.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
That drone is the MVP right now.
Answers, now, or you fall.
All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
That was pathetic.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Ha! Gotham.
I didn't brutalize because Batman still has a reputation.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
That's a very convenient place for that photograph to be. After all the action that's happened.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
In what world was that going to actually make a difference or work? Yeah, how many times did they remind you, I'm the Batman? You're gonna shoot at me with a few semi-automatic pistols from that distance? No, it's not gonna happen.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long
Oh yeah, I forgot he's not
time.
commissioner yet. He's still just a
And
lieutenant.
speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, This brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. Wayne even refused to go on record when asked to defend his family's legacy. In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
And that concludes Batman the Telltale series, Episode 1, Realm of Shadows. I'm excited to see where this goes, but let's look over my stats for the meantime while we have the credits roll by. Did you stick over Harvey in front of Falcone? I went along with the majority. Did you provide a quote for Vicky's story? Apparently I'm in the minority. I just, like Bruce said at the time, if you don't have all the facts, or at least a good amount of facts, why would you make a statement? It would seem a bit premature. Did break the dock shooter's arm? Wow, it's almost split down the middle. I showed mercy just because, once again, like I said, Batman's reputation is bad enough. Bruce Wayne, his name is being dragged through the mud. I don't want everyone to turn against Batman because he's becoming more brutal. Who did you give the Falcone data to? Like I said, I gave it to Gordon because I wouldn't want to give it to Vicky Vale and then find out she's in danger because she's taking on a mob boss. So, Gordon's a cop, and even if he can't handle it, at least he knows what he got himself into. How did Batman deal with Falcone at the end? I'm with the majority. Once again, this is because I don't want Batman to come off as more brutal. And those are my stats right there. I'm going to do the continue to next time on. I don't know if that cuts off the credits, but if it does, oops.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce. No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
Swear to me. Once again, with this game engine, the blacking in between scenes doesn't make sense. It's
Maybe
not.
I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Why would he not beat up mobsters? You're saying that that's a weird thing for a vigilante to do. He's going after criminals. Oh wow, he's going after criminals. Who else is he going after next?
Best for my campaign. what's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
Yeah, I already told you to do that in the first episode. Don't act like you're coming up with the idea now.
Along with anyone who stands in my way.
And that was episode 1, Realm of Shadows of Batman the Telltale series. This is Micah from Capture King Gaming saying thanks for watching. Please show some class, comment, like, and share, subscribe.